Alright, so now that we've gone through settings and we've gone through general all the way down to permalinks, I'm going to give you a walkthrough of how your website's going to work. So the first thing you're going to see up here at the top left is going to be the name of your site and the tagline. And where you're going to go to change this is going to be in, let's go to settings and we go to general, and you're going to see the site title and the tagline. So Profitable Car Site is the name of my domain name, so it's profitablecarsite.com. So I'm going to leave that the way that that is. And when we were installing, that's initially what we set up. So the tagline, it says just another WordPress site, which is right below the title. Well, I don't want it to say just another WordPress site. So for example, let's say if I come in here and I type in using Google to drive traffic. Well, if I come down to the bottom and I click Save Changes, and then I come back to my site, refresh the page, you're going to see that profitable car site using Google to drive traffic, that's been changed. So where you're going to find that, once again, is going to be in settings and the general tab, and it's going to be these first two things up here. Now you will notice that when I refresh the page, my header image is what changed. If I refresh it again, you're going to see that it's going to change again. So where we're going to find that is under Appearance, and we go to Header. Now the way that WordPress has it set up by default within this theme, which is 2011, is you're going to have this header bar, which is going to be exactly 1,000 pixels wide by 288 pixels tall. And if I want to, I can always come in, I can choose a file, and I can upload a new file to more match my profitable car site name of my site. So if I want to put a car in here, which I'm going to show you here in just a minute, I can always do that. But the way they have this set up right now with the default images is it's going to be a random slideshow. So every time I refresh my page or I come to my site, it's going to show a different image on each page. So that's selected at random by default. But let's say, for instance, out of these, what is that, 8 different photos, I like this ocean and land one the most. So if I go ahead and choose that, and then I come down to the bottom and I click Save Changes, when I come back up to my website and I refresh the page, it's going to be the ocean and the land. Now let's say if I refresh it again, it's going to stay the same because I chose for my image to be that specific one instead of it staying on random. So let's say, for example, if I chose a photo that I want to be in here and I go to Choose File, I'm going to go to my desktop and I'm going to go to BMW, which is a photo I found on the internet. Click on Choose, and then I hit Upload, and there's the picture of the BMW. And then I'm going to scroll down, click on Crop and Publish, and as you can see, it inserted that photo as my new header, which looks a lot better, especially for my site. So when I come back to my site and I refresh the page, there it is. It's going to be my BMW up there. So automatically, by changing that and getting it away from the default and putting something custom in there, you can see how my site, it looks a lot better. So now I have this new tagline down here. I know how to change the title of my site if I'd like to. I can always change this header image up here, and that's going to get you set up for the next video.